Oh, I know why you're not getting any audio. How about... There you go, you got sound now. It's just really quiet. I'm gonna have to turn my voice down. Or I could boost the game sound, I guess. There it is. We did it. It took a while, but we did it. It was worth it for this game. I love this game so much. It's great. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I appreciate that. It was a very annoying thing to sit through. But yeah, a lot of people don't know this is the first Shadow Hearts game. It's just not called Shadow Hearts. No, there's no Keyblades. We're not talking about that series. So in Wales, I'm close to the border of Wales actually, so this game means something to me. The only thing is the voice acting is not at all Welsh, so not even West Country like me. Anyway, we've got a new game to play, so let's do it. That's the one with Mickey Mouse, right? Alright, I'm gonna shush for this cutscene because I talked over it last time I played this and I want you guys to experience it.
Too early, Angel. I'm not dead yet.
Not yet, but it looks like you're going to die soon.
Maybe. But you'll have to pardon me while I tend to some unfinished business first.
Business? What can you possibly accomplish in your condition? You can't even hold your gun steady.
Well, no, unless I try. That thing's not gonna die unless I shoot it 2 or 3 times. Damn it! Here, use this.
Yeah. It's been a while. Actually, this is the first time in a bit. Actually, the first time I played through this was on my PS1. This is on the PS2, so I'm hoping the disc swap works properly. But yeah, it's like just a tactical RPG. But you have like super limited resources. The one thing I am noticing though is a slight delay in the audio for some reason. Maybe if I switch to the PS1 it might solve that problem. But yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that tonight, obviously. I've already spent enough time messing around with the video. This game was such a weird, like, long time. Okay, I'll tell you the story of it, but long time ago, I wanted to get Final Fantasy VIII because I didn't own the game, and I saw it in a store when I was bab me, and I didn't want to look weird just picking up Final Fantasy VIII in a second-hand store. So I saw this game too, and I was like, oh, I could get this game for my, like, father or something. So I just randomly ended up picking up this game too. I didn't realize how awesome it was. Like, I didn't realize so much about it. Was great. So it was a good purchase. But yeah, that was over 10 years ago now. Right, I think triangle is run. Yeah.
Hey, what about him?
He's dead.
Really? Thank you. So I guess my time is up. Hey, Angel. I'm not gonna ask you to take me to heaven. But will you pray for me at least?
Are you out of your mind? There's no bloody way I'm going to pray for you. But I guess I owe you because you saved me too. Payback time. Shut up. Keep it down. Okay, let's go. Stand up or I'll leave you here.
What happened? It doesn't hurt anymore. I'm cured.
Yeah, and so I cured you, so what?
You? You cured me. But I was almost dead. I'm confused. So you really are an angel?
Don't be foolish. Do you really think that there are angels on Earth? I'm no angel. I'm just a medium with a little curing power.
I'm Edward J. Plunkett. I know I look pretty shady, but you don't look too wholesome yourself.
No, I'm not like you. And this is no place for people like you. Why did you come here?
I heard a rumor.
A rumor?
I heard something in London. That the son of some rich family bought an old monastery. Spent a ton of money to convert it into a house. I heard he brought quite a lot of harlots here. Seems like he was having a great time.
So, where is this monastery?
That's what I want to know. I came all this way to put a poor man's fear of God into this rich bastard. So far, I haven't found anything. Then this monster attacked me. I almost got killed. If you'd come any later, no doubt I'd be singing hymns in his stomach right now.
Shouldn't have bought such a good horse. She's too fast.
Too bad you won't be hearing me sing those hymns. When I was a boy, I was a pretty good soprano.
If you don't stop talking, I'll leave you here. My name is Kouldeka, and I'm only going to say this once, so don't forget. If you want to get out of here alive, I suggest you stick very close. Got it?
Charmed, I'm sure.
I love how For a PS1 game, I think the voice acting is actually pretty decent. It kind of reminds me of a stage play, the way it's done. But none of them are Welsh. They don't have the right accent. So I think if I press a certain button here, I can soft save. I don't remember how to do it, actually. There's like apparently a way you can like temporary save, because it's very hard to there's not many actual places to hard save. Like the very first place you hard save is after a boss, so yeah, you have a lot of like really tight rooms, and it's kind of Resi style, except the combat is turn-based. So yeah. You occasionally pick up things like ammo. There's not much of it around. It's fairly limited. I'm probably not going to use the gun very much in normal combat. I'll probably be using magic instead, because it kind of has a magic system similar to like Final Fantasy II or Oblivion. Is like the more you use it, the stronger the magic will actually get. I think Koudelka handles it in quite a good way though. Because there's only like I think there's like 3 or 4 levels to magic. It's not going up by 1 every use. It just levels up like 2-3 times and that's it. I don't know if I have a weapon for... I do, okay. So weapons can break as well. But we can farm certain weapons in numbers if we're good. The combat's more gentle. I would agree. Yeah, there's only 2 fights in this game that are actually painful to get through. Oh, there's only 2 I've never beaten, and they're both optional, so. But yeah, regaining stuff like mana and getting ammo is extremely limited in this game. Also, movement is really based on like how much ground you kind of gain ground as you kill enemies, and like enemies can do the same to you, so obviously I can't move past this cockroach here, and if you moved forward I would be stuck to moving only on this line here. So you kind of like, as you kill enemies you can like push forward and prevent them from getting the back line. You can be knocked back as well. I think if the hit is heavy enough, I believe from like a crit maybe, there is knockback. I think there's also just knockback in regular attacks as well. I want to try and find some weapons here at least, so we can fight some bosses later. Oh yeah, the music does actually normally glitch out like that, by the way. Wait, how do we take away points? Oh yeah, so you have like you have like a stat system in this game. It's rather than even Silent Hill. I believe I put some on Vitality. If I put none on Vitality, it's gonna be really awkward later, so. 4 discs. It's actually a really short game. I think that's attributed to like how many FMVs and like voice lines it has in it. But it feels just long enough. Like, it doesn't feel like I wanted more out of it. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like it's a long, arduous, like, slog either. She's looking at something. It's on the table. Oh, it's bread. Bread just restores health. I don't think there's anything important here up here besides just like items, and I think there's a certain enemy that will drop a weapon. Not this one. I believe there's a dude with a sword that will drop weapons. And it's not on PSN store. Yeah, this is a rare game, apparently. It's super fun. You can beat it in about 2-3 nights, I would say. I don't know how I'm gonna make, considering how much time I wasted today, I'm not sure how far I'm gonna make it today in particular, but we'll see. We'll try to make it out of disc 1 today. But yeah, it's... I really like this game, because all like the scenes are voice acted and stuff, and because, like, it's just contained in the cathedral, there's a lot of detail in all the areas. It's a nice game. I'm gonna put you on strength and vitality. Need to give them agility at some point, too. See what we got now. No equipment yet. But yeah, equipment's not that easy to come by to begin with. And yeah, sometimes you can pick up weapons with like elemental bonuses as well. Like you could get a fire crowbar to smack someone with and all that. Come on, get down there. Monastery map. Forgot that's the thing. I never actually ever really used the map in the playthrough. I found it... I don't know. I didn't find it that useful, but it is quite... This place is quite maze-like. So... In terms of grinding as well, you don't really need to grind in this game. Only if you want, like, the true ending. Oh, we got duck. Yep, I managed to fix my problem. My capture card just wasn't having it, and then I had problems with the sound. Now we're playing a spoopy game. This is a game I quite like. It is Kouldeka. Let's pick up some ammo. We are gonna save the gun as much as we can. I played it for 2 hours. That was the plan. We managed to beat chapter 1. I was actually saying that it got pretty easy towards the end of chapter 1, like the last 2 fights were super simple. I think I knocked him back. We can thankfully attack at diagonals here. Oh yeah, so one thing you actually have to do in this game is, in combat, when you use a gun, if the gun runs out of rounds, you have to reload it. So I think the pistol can hold about 5 to 6 rounds, and once you deplete that number, you have to reload it again. You can also do it out of combat, which I might do just in case. Let's do that now. Items, tools. Pistol rounds. Use. There we go. There's a crowbar around here somewhere, and I don't remember where it is. Oh, yeah, here's the temporary save feature. You can't save to that memory card. Hang on, I selected the wrong one. Slot 2. I think that other save data may be my other save of Kouldeka, like temp save. Because this game does 2 types of saves. It does temp and it does permanent hard saves. Because you can only permanently save once you beat a boss. Which I don't think the bosses are that difficult in this game, I'll be honest. Like I said, there's only 2 that are really hard. We've got a poltergeist and whatever that is. I really do like the enemy designs a lot in this game. I think they're neat. Oh, I'm out of mana. I'm gonna have to shoot something. Both casting magic. There we go. That was pretty easy. I forget what rooms we go into here. Oh, there's an old couple in the room. Ogden and Bessie Hartman. Who say that they are the caretakers of the Nementon Monastery.
How unusual that you two have decided to come to our rural district. There's really nothing interesting here.
It has gotten so cold outside. We weren't expecting any visitors. The soup is all we have. Please, have as much as you want.
Oh, yes, please.
Thanks. It smells great.
Wouldn't you like some, dear? Don't you like potato soup?
No. It's not that. I'm all right for now. Thank you for your hospitality, though.
No trouble at all. Please let me know if there's anything we can do. We are the only ones who live here, and it's so rare that we get any visitors.
So are you two really the only ones who live here?
Why do you ask?
Well, it was pretty foggy, so I couldn't tell for sure. But this building looked like an old church or something. Seems a little big just for the 2 of you.
You're right. In the 9th century, a saint from Ireland named Daniel Scotius built a place of worship here to appease monsters and evil spirits. That was how the Nementon Monastery started. Or so I heard.
Monsters. Is that right?
Yes. What about them?
You might not believe this, but we saw a monster on our way here.
Is that so? You saw it too?
You mean that monster's been around for a while?
Well, we've been taking care of the monastery for a number of years, but from about 6 months ago, monsters have been appearing.
We see them more and more every month.
I used to be a sailor. I'm not afraid of any monsters.
Oh dear. What if something terrible happens to you?
We almost got killed back there. Now we're out of bullets.
That's not good. The monsters might try and attack you again. I'll spare you some bullets.
Thanks, that'd be great.
Looking after others. He's so wonderful at that.
So, have you two been together long?
Yes, quite a while. Now, all he does is paint and maintain this old building. That's his daily routine. But back in the old days...
Thanks, Ogden. I owe you one.
This kind little guy gave us some ammo. What a nice lad. Can we go back in here? Can only be opened by the red key, so we can't go into that lady's house. Right. Don't remember anything being here.
Now this would make good rations. Let's take some with us.
I can't believe it. Are you still hungry?
I didn't have anything to eat or drink for 3 days. Of course I'm hungry. Speaking of which, you wasted all of that food. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. If it weren't poisoned, then I would have had some.
Pardon?
I said, if the soup weren't poisoned, then I would have had some. Got it?
Poisoned? No way.
Just a little bit. I smelled some poisonous plant.
What's happened?
Oh, I can tell you how you're going to feel. In about half an hour, you won't be able to move your body. If you don't find an antidote, you'll definitely die.
So they really were trying to kill us. But why?
Don't know. But it seems they're quite used to doing it this way. They must be hiding something. Listen, Edward. I'm going to try to cure you now. But you have to promise that when I do, you won't get mad and rush back to that couple right away. It's safer if we pretend we're dead and continue exploring this building. I think we'll find something interesting for sure.
Hey there, Red Blue Fire. I like how she just stands there monologuing while he's pretty much dying. Alright. Keep opening the menu. I think it's because circle button is used for run in other games and I'm pressing it here. We got another knife. I don't know if it's like an elemental knife. We'll find out later, I suppose. That's useful here. Got a fireplace. Really have to search through everything here. It's almost kind of an adventure gamey too. That knife is pretty strong. Okay. The enemies don't... There's a couple of harder enemies later on, but it doesn't get... I've never remembered, like, random encounters getting too bad, except for maybe, like, the zombie wolves. Anything here? Nope. Anything here? Looks like there's cheese here. Damn it. That looks pick-upable. Cheese! Yes! Wallace would be proud. Well, there's some alkeys there. And a hammer. We'll save the hammer. I think I saw one more thing there. The retroverts are here! Hello! Hello, hello. Hello there, folks! How you guys doing? How was Shadow of the Tomb Raider?
Azure Flames, gather on my blade.
Thanks for the raid, Frass. I don't have any raid notification. Thank you for the host, Havoc. Alright, so what we need to do is... Yeah, it is Spooktober, so I've started playing a game called Kouldeka on the PlayStation 1. I don't really know how to tell when the next level is. I'm doing great. So, this game is made by Saknoth. Not many people have heard of them. They weren't around for very long. But they kind of came together and they made this game. It's a short game set in 1898. Thanks for the follow, Dr. J. It's a game set in 1898 in Wales. Koudelka basically goes to a cathedral. Nuke for Fuzz, thank you for the follow. Basically arrives at cathedral, finds a man called Edward who's super wounded, and then a werewolf appears, and we had to deal with that. In Wales, yeah. And I think my favourite part of this game is it's fully voice acted, but the voice acting is actually really good. So one thing we do have to do with this game is we've got like guns and stuff, and we have to reload the guns, kind of like Resi. PS1, yes. So not many people actually know. I didn't actually know when I got this game and I was playing through it. Even when I finished it, I looked up more about this game because I really enjoyed it. And I found out it was a Shadow Hearts prequel, so I had to buy the Shadow Hearts games. Oh. There's a man collapsed on the ground and he's pretty passed out. Azuriel! Thank you very much for the follow. So, let's first make sure our weapon is fully reloaded. Do they say where exactly? I can't remember. It's set in Wales. There's a cathedral in Wales. It looks like Cardiff. None of the voice actors actually sound like they come from Wales, unfortunately. Yeah, let's reload our pistol here. And as you try and move deeper into the herb garden, a giant plant attacks you. Always looks like Cardiff. You like the overlay? Thank you. I still need to fix the chat, but we're getting there. It's a big plant boy. And I have like no magic, which is kind of a pain, but yeah, this is an RPG, but it's a pretty short game. It can be finished in about 3 nights. But you spend about 2 hours a night and it'll be done. But it doesn't, like I said earlier, it doesn't feel like it overstays as welcome, and it doesn't like ever feel like it's too long. I don't sound Welsh. I'm not Welsh. I'm from West Country. I'm pretty close to Wales, but I don't live there. It's a plant monster. It apparently attacked a priest in here, so... I'm hitting it for a wonderful 7 damage. I probably should stop using the gun. But this knife, though... Bristol. People say I sound like a Yogscast member. So that's probably about right. Damn daffodils! Curse you, daffodils! This is a very poisonous daffodil. Let's see. We can use... Why don't we use the Tellus? So the way to restore mana in this game, I believe, is by drinking alcohol. I don't know how that makes sense, but I'm sure Frask can confirm to me that that's the case. Can you cast magic spells after 1 or 2? Always. That's where that pirate magic comes from. Right, let's actually use magic this time. This is how you're supposed to do it, really? But I foolishly decided I'm not gonna level up before this fight. If I try to weed whacker... I only have a hammer and a knife. That's all I've got right now. Grog is a mana drain, though. Of course it is. So, it's pretty random in this game what type of weapons you end up picking up, because they can break too. Zednick, thank you for the follow. So one time I played through this game, I got a flaming crowbar somehow, and I used it on this thing and it died so fast. But yeah, I play this game at least once a year, cause spoops. How you doing, Zednex? Hey there, Paddock. Alright, good night. There's some it's to add immersion. There's a ghost. No, that wasn't me. That was someone else. I should probably heal, right? Rustly ghost. Yeah, it's pretty late for me as well. I had a monster time trying to get this game to, well, for my capture card to work. My capture card just refused to work. And after exhausting all my options, I'll be like, okay, my stream, obviously my capture card's broken, I'm gonna end stream. And then suddenly, I did one thing on my computer and everything started working again, so... It turned out that the solution was changing my headphones. I don't know why that worked, but it did. That was all that was wrong with it. Because I was only playing Shadow Hearts not too long ago, so I was like, there's no way anything could go wrong, right? So yeah, I spent 15 minutes trying to get something set up that should have only taken 2 or 3. But it happens. My knife is probably gonna break at this rate. Yeah, I've been really unlucky with weapons, so... Unless I have a fire knife, do I have one? I have a fire pipe! Maybe we could hit him with that, and it'll kill him faster. I could be really unlucky and just have it break on the first hit. Never mind, that worked. But yeah, so you have your own, so when a character levels up you can modify all their stats and build them how you like. Honestly, you could build these characters, with the way they are, you can build them however you want, but just for the sake of things, I usually put Koudelka on Int Pi, and Agility, little bit of Vitality, and then I'll have Edward be my punching man. He's gonna be dealing all the damage. Got Geyser. So, magic levels up based on how many times you use it. I believe. Or could be based on level. I'm not sure. I know it levels up based on how many times you use it. Anyway, Priest.
My head. Oh, what happened? Oh, yes, that's right. That monster. Oh.
Who on earth are you two?
Hey, we rescued you, and that's your way of saying thanks?
Little did I know that these days were into rescuing perfect strangers.
You.
My name is Koudelka. and
Enjoy,
this is
Frass.
Edward.
Take
Would you
care.
mind telling us how you ended up collapsed down this path?
My name is James. James O'Flaherty.
I've been searching for something, and it took me to the monastery. Little did I know that it'd become a breeding ground for demonic spirits.
Then how did you get in here dressed like that?
Through the main gate, of course. The caretakers welcomed me with open arms.
That husband and wife team? And the food? Was there no poison in your food?
What are you talking about? Are you out of your mind?
Those caretakers tried to poison and kill us.
That's not funny. I find it inappropriate for you to try to dupe an upstanding believer of the Christian faith.
So nothing happened to you then?
Of course not. Not until I encountered that monster.
Yeah? And we're the ones who took care of that monster. Far be it from me to expect any words of gratitude from you.
I see. And I can tell from your appearances that the power of your faith alone was not enough to smooth things out with that monster.
It wasn't the kind of problem that faith alone could solve.
Ugh. Look at this plinth. It's broken now, but holy water ran from it until recently. But I've become distracted. Almighty God, please give me the strength to ward off these monsters.
I can see that we've wasted our time here. Let's go, Koudelka.
Just a minute. Although I'm under the protection of the Lord, it doesn't hurt to take precautionary measures. I think I'll go with you.
I like how they just don't disagree. They're just like, yeah, okay. We're not gonna argue with that. Right. So this is the first place where we can actually hard save. I think I have space on this memory card. We'll see. I will save over the temporary file. It's not a big deal. But yeah, saving is extremely limited in this game as well. Like you can only hard save after defeating certain enemies. Hey there, Cirrus, how you doing? One day we'll get the right way through here. I always get patches of my memory on where I'm supposed to go afterwards. But we've got James now. Trying to fix your sleep. I'm kind of getting into that motion where I'm like, maybe I should fix my sleep now too. But yeah. Oh, it's one of these guys. These guys can actually drop guns. It's a man, but he's got 3 heads on him. These guys also really hurt too, if I remember rightly. What I reckon I might do with this game is, because I actually want to get the proper ending, this playthrough. And I've not done it before. At least I've always failed every year I've played this game. I'll probably just do an offline grind session or maybe an online grind session. Like, normally this game isn't grindy, but to get to that point in the game, you kind of need to just double down a bit and just over-level slightly. Get all the weapons that we need. Yeah, so I can only go in there through the red key, which is a shame. Don't remember where to go now, but we'll find out. Actually, no, I know where to go. It's fine. I think the next boss coming up is pretty difficult too, so let me equip. Normally I'd have him barehanded, but I think I'm actually going to give him something. We'll give him the hammer. That's a knight. My problem with using weapons in this game though is there's a certain point I hit in this game where all the good ones just break and then I'm just stuck using bad weapons for a while, or no weapons. You could argue that you could save, you could like save a lot to make sure your weapon doesn't break and reload, but I don't find it fun doing it that way. I'll keep playing as I play. I don't think I ever want to do it that way. Oops, wrong memory card again. Please insert a memory card. I actually do have a memory card in that slot, the first slot, but it's not for a PS1. It's PS2. I haven't even leveled up James yet, and I'm already at the second, like... Well, you'll see.
What a dark and depressing building. Even with the temple, you can't feel the presence of the Lord's light. I can't believe I've stepped foot in this place.
Where all have gone, and all must go, to be the nothing that I was. They are born to life and living woe.
Lord Byron, no? I am not an admirer of his. In the first place, his poetry is unrefined.
And who gave you the right to judge the refinement of poetry?
Poetry should delve into the depths of the souls of the faithful. And others. It should inspire the soul as to Alexander Pope or George Herbert.
If they have the power to do away with these evil spirits, I'd choose anyone. Even that dear old carpenter's son.
Blasphemous! Pagan! How dare you utter such words of sin?
To seek help from someone you've never met before is ridiculous, especially when people are dying from hunger every single day in London.
They're all filthy and immoral little beggars that deserve to die. Heaven is...
That doesn't sound like a demonic spirit to me.
The noise is coming from that building over there.
The poison didn't kill us, so now they're taking the fast and easy way now.
Don't be ridiculous!
Why don't you ask the bullets who's being ridiculous?
You idiots!
Yeah, these are some pretty angry caretakers. They actually, earlier on they were trying to, well, earlier on in the game, they met some lovely, lovely caretakers who gave us some bullets for our guns. But they ended up poisoning Edward, so that was friendly. Now they're just trying to outright just shoot us. Door is being held shut by some mysterious force. When you try to open it, a monster attacks you. Hey, hey. I didn't even walk that far for the next boss. We're quick firing them in this game. I'm assuming you can guess like what the strategy is just by the color of them, but the idea would be to use a spell that they're weak to. So normally I would have Edward just punch stuff, but I think I'm gonna use this hammer just because I have it. Maybe I have to hit them with their color? I was worried about doing that. Alright, fireworks on that one, fine. I'm gonna back him up against the wall. But yeah, it's kind of like got the whole tactical grid thing going on, but you can only walk as far as an enemy is. So you can kind of like remove territory where enemies can move, but they can also do the same thing to you if they knock you back. Let's try... Oh, I'm silenced, okay. We'll just shoot the wind one and get that one out the way first. We had to reload too. Make it rain! Thank you so much for the host! That's a name I've not seen in a while. How are you doing with your EverQuest? How was the stream? Oh, two silence people now. Yeah, I'm playing a pretty little well-known game called Kouldeka, which is a ton of fun, and it's a pretty short one too. I don't imagine the fire pipe is gonna work right. There's the Winky. Oh, that was really effective. Just took that one right out. Now we just got the red one left to shoot. I remember this being way harder. I probably made it harder for myself than it actually is. But how you doing? Weekends are your co-op days, right? Are you doing any of that today? That's not gonna do any damage, right? We need to change our weapon. We got an air knife. EverQuest. Yeah! You've gotten really into that game. That's awesome. Did you used to play EverQuest back when it was a thing, or did you like start it and then decide to progress characters on there? Nice! That's awesome. Yeah, that was long before I played MMOs. I didn't even have... I had like dial-up internet in 2000, though I imagine most people still did. This is the only one that doesn't want to die. I don't know if I can shoot that dude now. I mean, I think I can reload, but I don't know if I can shoot him. I think I have to move, right? Yeah, it is like Reva. I don't want to shoot Edward in the back of the head. Oh, so it's not the Daybreak's Games version? When I say that word, it sounds like they break games. Which I guess is fitting. But yeah. Oh, it is Daybreak? Oh, really? They break games. I'm surprised that that game's still running, actually. That's awesome that there's still people who play it. There's a lot of old games that I wish I could still play, at least online ones. There we go. I know they had like an EverQuest game on the PlayStation 2, but I forget what that was about. Or what it even was. Hey, James is a level up. Or he leveled up. I never know how to build this guy. Got ring, rapier, axe. Champions of Norath. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Right. Let's do our temp save. And save to the right memory card, not the wrong one. Not. Stop it. But yeah, I've never played EverQuest. It's one of those games I've wanted to, but I was never able to. Terrified to try now. Right, there we go. Right, let's move on. I do want to see what that ring was, though. Air ring. Increases pine mines. That's perfect for, Kouldeka. We've got a zombie bride, I think. And... or some zombie lady and an arm. Just an arm. I need to give her a normal weapon, I think. This gun isn't cutting it for me. I should level this guy's magic up though, so we'll do that. We've got all the spells now. We need to level up at least like one of every element, so we'll do like tornado, I guess. Oh, his sword level increased. Yeah. Or his dagger level increased, I should say. Look at that! That wet... It's like bloody... what's that? Wet sponge... damage. Hang in there, PS2. Are you okay? I will have to try my PlayStation 1 next time, because this is what that's what I originally played this on. I think the audio glitches and the battle music is actually caused by the PS2 as well, so... Oh yeah, because his, whenever a weapon proficiency levels up, they attack an extra time, which is nice. There we go. It's a nice head stab. Int. Let's get agility up and vitality. Perfect. Vitality for you. I need to remember what mind does. Determines character's chances of suffering. No, that's... The one I want is magic defense, I think. Oh yeah, Pi is the one I need. Pi is the one you actually need some of on all characters. So give him some Pi. Some agility. He's really slow right now, so... There's a room here. Forget what this room's all about. Tell us. Pile of corpses. Lovely. And there's a lockbox here. I believe this is a secret. Right, there we go.
My goodness. This building is full of dead bodies and skeletons.
It's full of ghosts and spirits. Oh, I can feel them. Oh, my head hurts.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Horrible. Dear Lord, please save these lost souls.
This must have happened a long time ago. Oh, and the power is so strong. If I can channel some of these spirits, maybe I can find out what happened here.
Channel the spirit?
Shame on you. You two should be praying for their souls.
The spirits floating in this room. I can let them possess my body so they can talk. The reason I came here is I heard the cry of one particular female voice. She was...
I will not stand for this. Not only do you not believe in God, but now you're going to disturb the spirits?
Shut up! Would you stop bothering me? Chains and darkness. Death. Oh no. There were so many of them. This is hell.
What? What's going on?
Oh, they were imprisoned and tortured and Thousands of them.
Kill them! They cut off my fingers. They crushed my legs. They smashed my head and cut out my guts. They took everything from me. They locked me up and chopped my body.
Oh, my eyes! Oh, my ears! Oh, they're burned! Help! Help! How horrible. This place used to be a prison. For hundreds of years, kept in secret. Whoever went against the authorities or misconducted themselves in any way were locked up here and killed.
No! Don't touch me! You piss off! Go to hell!
Okay, nothing happened. Let's move on. Right, let's... Oh yeah, I think there's a boss fight, another boss fight here. I know we're like going through the bosses real quickly here, but let me just make sure everything's set. Alright, yeah, we're okay. Damn it, random encounter! I didn't even move. Oh yeah, tables and bloody desks are enemies in this game. I think it's awesome. We have a lot of mana now, so we should probably just use it. Just throw those chairs at me. Oh, that killed it fast. What, do you say kill it to a dead? You broken? It's not people. Right, let's murderize this thing. There we go. That's what you need. If you want to break up furniture, just put a hammer to it. Alright, let's actually do what we were supposed to do here now, and inspect this thing here. See a closet. Yes, we're gonna open it. There's a mummy dressed in a wedding dress inside the closet. As you look at it, it opens its eyes and suddenly attacks. Yeah, I always underestimate how quick fire this game is. You're gonna burn it, of course. I believe this is the first boss where I realized that pie is a really important stat, because if you don't have pie, because so many enemies in this game use magic, so you just take so much damage compared to, like, say, defense. Oh, silence from that. Well, we're going forward then. I don't know how much damage. She's probably not going to hit very hard, but... yeah, 14 is nothing. I did poison it though, somehow. How do you poison something that's already a zombie? Maybe it's brain poison. No, my brain. Look, I'm gonna keep stabbing you in the face until I can cast magic again. So don't. Oh, his knife broke. Oh, you will be missed, Mr. Knife. I'll have to remember to give him something. Alright, level 5. Let's give ourselves more in. Oh, Pi actually increases max MP as well. Give him more vitality. Pi. Agility, strength. More strength. There's a point where I'm gonna need a lot of health, but not right now. Got earth magic and we've got a ring. So let's equip these things. So another air ring. And it gives more in and more mind and more Pi, so she can have both. We now need to give you a weapon. You're good with knives, so I'm going to keep you on a knife, and I'll give Kouldeka a rapier. Which is worse, but she's not really the warrior type anyway. It's gonna be our pocket mage. So this rope, I believe, is to climb down a hole somewhere? I don't remember where.
Hey. Hey. Wait a minute. Hey.
Edward. You should have just died before. I wanted you to lay down and die.
A ghost?
Right. So let's get down here. Yeah, rude girl. Hey there, Sakino. For some reason I thought that was the disc change part, but it wasn't. Oh god, I hate these things. I think these enemies are in Shadow Hearts, actually. The, Skelly Bones, and, as far as I remember. Sakino! Thank you for the 11-month resub. Thank you so much. You're 1 month off of the Dark Sword. Thank you for sticking around for so long. Alright, good luck on the way home, Sakino. I probably won't be streaming later as the uptime lies. I've been going for about 3 hours and 20 something minutes now. But you have a lovely time. Take care, most importantly. $700 damage is insane. Those 2 earrings are doing work. Where are you going? Did I tell you to run? Got a rapier. At least we're not gonna run out of weapons for a little bit. I've had that problem before. Think everyone's okay on stuff. Gotta be careful not to heal too much. Can I not go in there? Oh, here's a place. Oh no, not this room. I might die here. I remember this fight being quite hard. We'll see. I remember actually, if I end up game overing here for some reason, I'll probably finish the stream, because I would have after this fight anyway. But we'll see if we can beat it. I remember this fight being difficult. It's not hard without, like... It's not hard if you know what you're doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't remember. You basically fight clones of yourselves. I forget which one you target first. I think you go for the Kouldeka clone first. But we'll see. I'll just have to hope they actually get hurt by magic. But yeah, we've got to get rid of her pretty quick. Nice! We knocked him back. Yeah, that damage is pretty good. See if we can knock her back. Not quite, but she is dead. Don't remember that being that easy. I'll have to compare my footage to when I played last year. So the last time I played this was, March, I think. Oh. Oh god, he actually went down. Okay then. I should probably move so I don't get pushed back. I swear he had more health to play with than that, but I guess not. $150 for you. Nice, okay. We don't have to worry about being pushed back anymore. We got whiskey, right? You can't get past the monster! Right. Whiskey. I don't know why it's telling me that when I'm on the right line. Potion. Of all the normal sounding things, and we have potions. We've got bread, cheese. There's potions too. Right, this should finish him, I hope. Not quite. Oh, 300, damn it! That's nearly all of his health. I do not like that. No, his knife broke! He keeps breaking all his knives. I'm gonna have to find more now. I'll have to equip a inferior rapier because he's not proficient in that. Let's increase agility. What does Dex do? Do we want strength on... We don't want strength on Kouldeka. We want agility and we want int. We wanted to hit as hard as possible. We got Panacea, High Potion, and an Icon's Earring. We got Revive. Hey, random encounters, please. Oh, it's just a roach. $800 damage per flare, that's pretty insane. Apparently cockroaches drop potions. Right, another save point. Another perma save point. Right. Oh. Cutscene.
Did you see all those bodies? Be quite a party if they were alive.
They've probably been abandoned for hundreds of years. Must be some fascinating old stories.
I saw some pretty fresh ones, too. One who was shot. One who'd been cracked in the head with an axe. And some with no visible signs of injury. They must have been poisoned.
I bet the new ones were fortune seekers like us. That old couple must
You
have
mean to tell me they killed all those people? Rubbish.
All those deaths are rubbish?
They're all liars and thieves anyway. This is still a monastery. This is still God's house, prison or no. Why all those liars and heathens are killed is none of my concern.
How could you possibly say a thing like that? That doesn't sound very priestly.
I am not a priest. I am a bishop.
I don't give a rat's ass what you are. Look, I'm not saying that all of those people were saints, okay? But that doesn't mean that they should be put to death.
You saw that old couple. They're so well-mannered, kind. You think they're killers?
Good manners?
Yes.
Think about it. Why would they leave the place such a mess?
I don't know.
You think they'd at least bury the bodies?
Possibly.
Anyway, I have this strange feeling we're not alone with all these bodies and ghosts. You'd better keep your mouths shut. If you want to live.
Yeah, Edward's... Not Edward, sorry. Yeah, no, yeah, Edward is not very good at keeping quiet. I will say that. Forget what's in here. Is this the end of disc 1 already? Surprisingly decent voice acting. The only thing I'd say is they're not Welsh, but it's okay. The voice acting is good for a PS1 game.
Kouldeka, did you find anything?
No, nothing. But
Who's that?
Now, I believe this is where I change discs. I don't know if my PS2 will be cooperative. My PS1's fine, but I'm not sure about how the PS2 feels. Yeah, let's see here. Disc 2 of 4. It's got a little picture of the ghost girl on there. Come on, PS2. Yeah! No disc found! How dare you? I think this is a problem I had before. Might be that just next time I'll use my PS1 and it'll be fine. No disc found. Alright, try one more time. If not, it's okay, because I'm finishing on this disc today anyway, so it's no big deal. But yeah, I'll just switch to the PS1 and it'll be hunky-dory. Alright, okay. I'm gonna probably finish there then. Let's reset the console. I like the PS1, not PS1, sorry. I like both. But I like the PS2 BIOS a lot. I think it's neat. Yeah, thank you guys. Here's my childhood memory cards. Oh man. I got like Tomb Raider 3 on there, Final Fantasy 8, I got Spyro, I got Digimon, yeah. I miss memory cards. I love the goofy little models that you'd have for them too. I actually found the disc to Okami, by the way, so I can play that at some point. So got E6 on here. Awesome. Alright. I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for the host, Make It Rain. Thank you for the raid for us. And the host from Havoc and so forth. And the follows and things. And the sub from Kino. You guys are really awesome. Thanks so much.